Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and welcome to my second decorating video for fall. Today we're going to be working on my dining room and my hutch. So I have a really beautiful hutch that I picked up from IKEA. It's not what I want for this space. I really am looking for an antique piece that I can just use to kind of cozy up over there, but I use it for a little bit of a butler's pantry, if you will. I've got extra table runners and it's where I keep my place settings and things like that. But we're gonna go ahead and decorate that today, as well as the dining room table and my little peg rail that's there in my dining room. So if you missed part one, which is the kitchen, definitely go check that out. You will not wanna miss that. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. I will say really quickly that tomorrow, I am headed to the Brimfield Market, or Brimfield Days. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but if you've ever heard of this, it is a fantastic like outdoor market. And I'm really excited. I am incredibly hopeful that I'm going to be able to find a piece for that space. And if I do, then I will be taking everything down and redecorating. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do this now, but we'll see if things change. So make sure you're subscribed and come back to see if I change it. Fingers crossed. I'm really hoping I find a piece. Before we go any further in today's video, I want to go ahead and thank our sponsor, Maeve. If you've been around my channel at all, you would have met my sweet little dachshund. This here is Charlie. She's actually a Chiweenie. She is a dachshund Chihuahua mix, and she is 10 years old, as you can tell by her sweet little mask. This dog is tiny but mighty. If you know us in real life, you know Charlie runs the roost. As Charlie's gotten older, it's been super important that we are giving her the best of the best to make sure that she is staying healthy. And a little over a month ago, we switched her over to a fully raw diet through Maeve. Every bowl of Maeve includes human grade, lean protein, vitamin-rich organ meat, fresh produce, and personalized supplements. Maeve is made with the highest quality ingredients that are flash frozen for optimal nutrient absorption. We have seen such an improvement in Charlie since switching her to Maeve raw food. I'd say within the first week, we noticed a difference in her breath. Actually, dachshunds are known for not having very good breath, and that was the first thing that I noticed. I think that the biggest difference that I have seen in Charlie has been her weight and the overall look of her coat. So as a dachshund, she's very small and she has a long back, as you know. They're affectionately known as weenie dogs, and she has to stay under a certain weight. She's got to stay really healthy, otherwise she's going to hurt her back. And so switching her over to a raw diet, I have noticed that she doesn't look bloated. She looks perfectly lean and super healthy, and her coat has been extra shiny. And Danny mentioned the other day that he has noticed a huge uptick in her energy levels. She's not really one that wants to play all the time. Like I mentioned, she's old, but we definitely have noticed an increase in her energy levels, which has been so nice. Maeve dog food is so easy to use when you're feeding your dog. You literally just scoop it out of the frozen bag. You can let it thaw for a few minutes if your dog doesn't like it frozen, but Charlie's been so great about just eating it just as it is. You can literally see all of the ingredients. You know what they all are: the chicken, the liver, the green beans, blueberries. It feels really good knowing that we were giving her human grade organic food that has just made such an improvement in her overall health. 90% of dog parents saw an improvement when switching over to Maeve, and I would definitely say that we are part of that 90%. Being a dog parent is the best, so make sure that you're giving them the best. I'll have everything linked for you down in the description box below. And thank you again to Maeve for sponsoring today's video. Okay, my friends, we're gonna go ahead and get started here with my little IKEA hutch. I unfortunately didn't find one while I was at the Brimfield flea market. I will say that I did find some beautiful pieces. However, the prices were a little bit outrageous. So it is what it is. We're going to keep hunting. But I'm starting off here on this first little shelf by bringing in a few pieces of the orange eucalyptus. I shared this in my part 1 video. I love this. It's from Amazon, and I had just cut up some of the pieces last year, and that's what I'm going to be using now. I also have this adorable little pumpkin piece here. This is from Hobby Lobby. It actually says thankful on the other side, but I just liked it for the color. I'm also going to be adding in more of those stems here on this second shelf. Again, just like the hutch in my kitchen, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of changing of what's already here because I really do love it. I just want to add in touches of the season, like this little pumpkin. This is also from Hobby Lobby. And the plate rack is from Antique Farmhouse. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. And that little tin in the back is actually an antique from Scranton's, my favorite antique shop, as is this little metal toolbox. And actually, almost everything on this shelf is from Scranton's. The toolbox, the rolling pins, the cheese box, and I think one of the spools. But I just love mixing in antique pieces and new pieces. I just feel like it really warms up the space. So again, we're going to bring in more of those eucalyptus stems. I'm just stacking them here in this metal toolbox. They look so pretty in here. Last year, I used a lot of napkins and brought in color that way, but I really wanted to just stay in the creams and oranges and browns this year, so that's what we're doing. That little resin pumpkin there is also from Hobby Lobby. I bought several of those this year, and I'm really loving bringing them in throughout the space. This little grateful pumpkin, I do believe, is from Michael's, but it isn't from this year. I did get it last year, I believe, or the year before. I also love decorating with those spools. I just feel like they bring in a lot of character and warmth, and I think they're really beautiful. We're also going to just kind of be playing with things. If that drives you nuts, I do apologize. I did not cut out any of my thought process or moving things around. You're seeing all of it. So if that drives you crazy, I'm really sorry. But I just thought that it would be nice for you to be able to see that I'm playing with things, moving things around. I really didn't plan anything out. I just took decor out, put it on my table, and grabbed as I went. That's kind of the way to do it. Just play around, find what works for you, move things around. If you don't like the way it looks, try something different and, have fun with it. There really is no rhyme or reason to any of the decorating. I just try to enjoy it and have fun. So that's what we're doing. I have this little tiered tray. I know some people would say tiered trays are no longer in, but I don't really care. I don't really listen to trends. I just do whatever I think looks cute. And I love having this little tray right here. And it's a great place to be able to put a lot of small decor, like those little nameplates that are right there. I love those. I think that they're charming and they're not something you see everywhere. Those pasta bowls are from Hearth and Hand from Target. I picked those up in the spring and I love them right here. I do want to get more. I do actually want to use them because they really are great. But again, just bringing in another one of those resin pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. Those pumpkins are coming in clutch, man. I love those things. Here's another one, big, huge one that I didn't end up using up here because I was really afraid that it would actually fall on someone, but I do think it looks really pretty up here. So I did bring in a different one. This is another one also from Hobby Lobby. I do believe all of their fall decor is on sale. So if you're in need of pumpkins, go get you some because they're definitely on sale. That little sea pumpkin right there, I believe is from Michael's, and I don't think they have that exact one this year, but I was in there yesterday and I feel like they had something very similar. I also have these little plastic forks that are a gold kind of copper color. I thought they were pretty and just brought in a little touch of color for up here. That little tin is from Hobby Lobby. And this adorable wooden crate is from Scranton's. And I am putting a little cement pumpkin that I picked up last year from August and March, which is an adorable home decor store down in Putnam. It's so cute. I have this big giant crock. This is an 8-gallon pickling crock that I picked up from Scranton's earlier this year, I do believe. And I'm adding in these gorgeous stems. These are from Michael's. I am obsessed with these. They were $6.99, but they were all 50% off, so they were $3.99, which was perfect. And they're beautiful. So I think I have 7. I believe that there's some type of hydrangea, and then this second stem that I'm bringing in is a sedum stem. These are stunning. I love them, and I love them together with these other stems. I think that they're so pretty, and they just bring in a lot of character, and I love that they fill this crock. Like, this is gorgeous. So really loving how this looks. Moving over to this little peg rail here in my dining room. This little peg rail is actually from Walmart. I spray painted it in heirloom white and I love it. And this adorable little basket right here is from Michael's. I picked this up this year. I liked the warm color. I actually added it up there. I had a white basket, but I added it up there right after I showed it in a haul. I absolutely love it. I actually don't think it's from Michael's. I think it's from Hobby Lobby. But again, we're just bringing in more of those eucalyptus stems. This sweet little hanging piece here is also from Hobby Lobby. I've got this really pretty Sherpa pumpkin that we're going to bring in. And right above this is an antique sifter. I love that piece. I love the color that the metal brings in, the character. I just love having antique pieces. There is an antique I don't even know what it is. It's probably used for frying things right there behind that little hanging cutting board. And on the other side of the basket, which you can't see right here, is an antique cheese grater. And I just love the color that those pieces bring in. And we're going to hang this sweet little pumpkin patch sign. I've had this forever. It's from Hobby Lobby, and I think it's adorable. And I can guarantee you can find something exactly the same or very similar because they always have those adorable little signs. Next up, we're going to decorate the table. I bought this beautiful runner from Hobby Lobby. It is such a nice runner. It is thick. It has substance to it. It lays really nice and flat, and I think it is stunning. The only problem with having a runner is that my cats think that it's an invitation to lay on the table, so I'm constantly kicking them off the table. But I've got this beautiful metal bucket. This is from Antique Farmhouse. I love that it looks very similar to an antique bucket I picked up at Scranton's, but it is not an antique, and that's kind of nice because if you want a bucket but you can't find one, you've got this option. So love this little bucket. But we're now going to create a little centerpiece. Last year, I believe I used a pickling crock, and I really loved how it turned out. It was a really substantial little centerpiece, and we're going to do something very similar, but with the bucket. I wanted just that darker metal color, but again, I wanted something, pretty and kind of substantial. So that's what we're doing. We're going to start off with these little pumpkin stems. I think those are from Hobby Lobby. I do believe that's like an actual plant that you can find that has like those little tiny pumpkins on them. I don't know if they're actual pumpkins. They're probably not, but I think they're really pretty. And then more of the orange eucalyptus stems. If you guys have not got these on Amazon yet, what are you doing? Get them, use them everywhere. They're so simple and so beautiful. And then I have this stunning hydrangea stem that I grabbed last year, I think from Hobby Lobby, because I went to Michael's yesterday to look for them and they did not have them. But I believe I got them at Hobby Lobby last year. I could only find one for some reason. And then these little picks right here, I think are also from Hobby Lobby, little hydrangea picks. And then I've got these little pumpkin picks, again, from Hobby Lobby. I think they look really beautiful. They're the same ones that I used in the picture in the kitchen, which is nice because that's just right across the way and it really just ties it all together. And I think this turned out really, really beautiful. So once we're done fussing with this, we're going to go ahead and take a look at how everything turned out. You're going to have to let me know what you think, but I'm really happy with how beautiful this all looks. that's going to do it for this second Decorate With Me for fall. I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me to put together my dining room. I love decorating in here. I love having little spaces like this, like the peg rail, like the little hutch, places to just bring in lots of charm and character and decorate for the seasons. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd love to have you subscribe and come back for more. I post 3 to 4 new videos every single week, and make sure you hit the bell so you're notified. It's free to subscribe to my channel, so hopefully I'll get to see you again in the near future. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, my friends.